everybody, every day, and welcome to those to the replay. Woo! What a man! Can't even get my speech out yet. So welcome. Hey Ann, how are you? You will be getting yours soon within the next couple days, okay? So, so welcome. Sarah, hi, welcome. Today, what do we have happening today? There's some, I'm going to put what I've been watching so far this morning with a lot of astrology people that I follow and things that I've looked at myself. The energies are extreme today. They're kind of intense. We have that moon has gone into Capricorn. The sun, good morning. The sun is still in Leo, and it will be there for quite some time. But we have this, Uranus has just gone in, retrograde and stuff. Today is really about, we want to get things done. We want to get things done now. And it's going to be like feeling, it's like we're in a hurry or in a rush right now. And today's Archangel Haniel Day. And she is the angel of the moon. And I want to call upon her today in helping to guide us throughout our day. Because she is such a beautiful, loving angel. And she brings in such peace and love to all of us. She's the angel of beauty, and she's an angel of love. So we want to bring in this beautiful angel and call her forth. So I have a prayer here for her, and I want to share this prayer with you all. And I feel like I just, with this intensity that's coming forth and all the crazy shit that's happening in everybody's life, we need to take time to just be. We need to take time to just, and let it out. Because, a lot of things I've been writing on my Facebook wall is like, we got to allow the beauty in our life. There is beauty out there. We don't have to, just because we're walking in love, doesn't mean you walk around with rose-colored glasses on. Walking in love means walking in your power and your strength. When you are walking in your love, that means that you are who you are, and you are not trying to be anything else but you. And it's when you try to make yourself to be something other than who you are, that's when the pain comes in. That's when, the cracks come in and even broken limbs come in. Because you're bending to ways that don't allow for your flow, and you have idiots that come in here that say that they can't even spell and say things. So funny. It's really a time to open our hearts to who we are. That's a lot of this energy that's coming in. And so we want to call in Archangel Haniel this morning in order to bring in her love and to have her be at our side, because we are in the full moon energies. Full moon is active 3 days before and 3 days after. This energy 3 days before is like, it's like the preparation before a game. So if anybody who's played any sports or anybody who's done any plays or anything like that, that preparation before and all the energy and everything and you're getting going. Well, that's what it is right now. It's like all of this energy is coming together and it's penting up, and we're like, okay, we got to get this done. We got to get this packed. We got to, this is where we're going. Some people are going away for the long weekend. It is like a time to really say, chill. Let's just take a moment and chill. All right. So we're going to take a deep breath in. So everybody just take a deep breath in and let a big sigh out. Whew. Take another deep breath in. All right. Whew. And you just want to, I'm just like, wow, that was a lot of energy I just let out, because my head is going like, wow, crazy. Really crazy energy. And we're just letting it out. Just let it out. So right now I'm going to rub my hands together and we're going to call in Archangel Haniel. Archangel Haniel, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Haniel. I call upon you, divine Archangel Haniel, to be by my side on this day. When the moon is coming to full, you love me higher than I have ever loved. You see through me, you know what my soul is longing for. I now wish to see with your eyes. Your presence is that of the Holy Mother of the angelic realm. I now surrender to you like a vulnerable child, wide open. I call upon you, divine Archangel Haniel, to be by my side. When the moon is full, inspire me with angelic courage. Fill me with the strength to consciously grow. Help me to find my true values in life. Divine Archangel Haniel, there are times when I act on autopilot. There are times in my life when I act to strengthen my ego. Be my guide and help me harness the power of my illuminating soul. I am ready to step into my integrity. I'm ready to step into my divinity. I'm ready to act with love, to trust in the universe, and overcome the illusions of obstacles. Illuminated by the moonlight, I have no defense. I have no excuses, no reasons or explanations. I'm hiding behind no walls. I am naked before you. Divine Archangel Haniel, I am ready to release my old limitations. I will feel them all. I will see them all. I will touch them all. I will allow them all to be released through my heart, as both the entry and the exit is the very core of my being. Heavenly Archangel Haniel, you are by my side and the moon is full. I now love you higher than I have ever loved. Your presence is that of the Holy Mother of the angelic realm. I am now surrendered to you, like a vulnerable and wide open child. And so it is. In love and light, in love and light, in love and light. Oh, beautiful energy. Beautiful energy calling to our soul today to make sure that we are taking that time to connect with our angels and connect with those of the higher beings, so that we are going to be divinely guided on this earth walk that we are taking right now. We came in at this time for this reason, and this is like the big push. It's like you're standing on the side of the wings of the stage, and in comes these big hands, and they're like, whoop, and you're on stage. So at the beginning of the year, I said, this is a year that we're going to be on stage without a script. The script is coming in because we have started to write the script. The script is what it is that we are wanting to put into play into our life. The energies of how we are thinking now are going to be playing out over the next 6 months or more. This energy that we are putting out in bringing in the positivity. So if things are shaken up in your life and things are moving, it is looking at this in a way of saying, you know what, thank you, and an opportunity of newness opening up, an opportunity to allow what no longer is in your alignment. You know, that's what this energy is all about. It is a beautiful time of, and they're saying serenity and optimism for us. That's what this is all about. And Journey Club is starting August 14th. Now, those who have not taken Journey Club, I'm going to pour my heart out open to you to really join. It is an 8-week discovery of self. It is in perfect alignment with the energies right now. And it is open worldwide, but I am going to limit the amount of people that can be on it so that I'm able to be attentive to each and every person that's on there. The other thing that I'm bringing in with the Journey Club this time, and the reason why we're limiting it, is that I want to do a little bit with astrology with you as we go upon this journey and seeing the energies that are coming in you, in and around you. And astrology is only a guideline. That's all astrology is, of the energies that are coming forth around you at this time. And it's allowing you to understand them so that you are not freaking out, and give you the awareness in your consciousness. The more things that you're aware of in your consciousness, the better you are in dealing with the world around you. When you walk around with blinders all the time, you keep running into obstacles and you wonder why shit happens. And, even with your eyes open, you wonder why shit happens too. But you look at it, like even with me in the cycles that I've seen in my own life and the movements, there's constant movements. When I've done, and we did one yesterday of a past life regression on myself, the openings that came in every day, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? One of the things that I came into being is part of this past life regression I did yesterday with a girlfriend. And it was interesting because it wasn't where I thought I'd go, obviously. But I went to a time that was prehistoric, or almost prehistoric time, which really brought me back to a beginning of a time. That's it, and it's funny. It kind of does, and that's what astrology does. It does give you some instructions on how things are going to be, the energies that are coming in around you. The thing is that we do have a so-called freedom of choice, and the freedom of choice is that how we are going to respond. And that's what we take up in the Journey Club. We talk about taking that 100% responsibility and how you respond to it. That's our freedom of choice. You have a choice of which way you want to go. It's like, they talk about the two wolves. You have this one wolf that tells you to do all this stuff that isn't for your highest good. And then you have another wolf that says, let's take this road. But sometimes that road of peace and love doesn't seem so thrilling. It doesn't have the Vegas lights. It doesn't have that illumination of the alluring nightlife and the craziness that can happen, and maybe meeting that, lover from across the room where you're going to meet and then have crazy wild sex. Sometimes that allure that happens with inside ourselves doesn't seem, so exciting. But when we do go along that path of love, and we do go along that path of peace and tranquility, and we listen, we find such, beauty. We find that peace and contentment. And we find that where it's not just one night of crazy sex, we have many nights of beautiful, loving sex. And that's the difference with the energies that are coming forth, right? And in this past life, I went all the way back to, I had a mammoth that was walking around, and there's a mammoth there. So really some time, and it was me talking to the sky again. And I've always talked to the sky. Ever since I was little, talking to the moon is what I've always done. Gone outside, trying, getting answers and stuff like that. So this is really important to really start listening to self. And in this one, it was talking about me moving to a new place and going on a new place. And that's exactly where I am right now, and honoring myself. Now, on that note, I want to tell you guys that my sale for my readings are on until the end of September. As of October 1st, they will be going back up. And I will be having even for my Astro Tarot reading. So if you haven't had an Astro Tarot reading, they're on right now because they're at an introduction sale price right now. And they will be going up in price in October also. And, oh my goodness, we got such ignorant people. There we go. So this is really a time of, let's get things in order. Let's really feel what it is that we need to feel and find that serenity that we need in our own lives. So finding that balance. A jumper card came out, and it's the King of Waters that came out. And the King of Waters is opening your heart to those around you. Trustworthy, heartfelt. Oh, hi, Tina. Hi, Amy. This is really a time of charity work. This is a time of opening your heart to what it is that you are planning on doing. And it's really taking a good look. You know, the King of Waters, I always find him as a jokester. Like, he sometimes pisses me off. That's what he does. And because he has such a kind heart and loving heart, but then he's a guy he's going to play a trick on you and has a really keen sense of humor. And, you know, when we work with the King of Waters, he is the number 5. And the number 5 is change. It's a vibrational number of change and bringing that change in. He is the Pisces. This energy is also with the Aquarius thrown in. And right now we are strongly in that Aquarius Leo energy that's coming in. Even though the moon's moved into Capricorn, the Aquarius energy is really coming in. And it is bringing in that intuition and our deep desire of what it is that we want to create in our life at this time. And this is very, you know, strong. And this is very much a time of human kindness and finding our groups and finding our freedom. And we pulled out the card. And we pull out this card of, oh, who's that? Hate black people? I just have to say to that person, first of all, hi people, right? Like her hair. Like, whatever. God bless you, sending you out so much love to you. And to even have those words in describing who you are really brings your vibration down to a level of 0 and into a negative form, because you are one of the people that are going to be on the other side of the bridge, and you are going to be the person that are not going to accomplish what it is that you're not going to accomplish, and you're going to be the one who blames everybody else for your crap. And unfortunately, you know, you're the one who's going to be sitting on the side of the road crying because you're going to see other people doing so well and you can't, because you haven't taken a good look at yourself to know how wonderful life can be. So, so that's what it is. And then if anybody wants to know how I got my name, my son gave me my name because I'm the mom. And I don't usually confront people like that on my thing, but that's part of the energy that you're going to find in this alignment right now, is that you're going to find a lot of people that are going to be confrontational. They're going to challenge you. They're going to push your buttons in a lot of ways because they're frustrated themselves, right? They're wanting somebody else to fix their problems. And the thing is that nobody can fix your problems, but people can help you and guide you so that you're able to do things in a better light. And that's why we got the World card. Things are changing. This in the tarot card, this is the end. We are at the end of this cycle, and newness is going to start. New things are going to start coming in. And as this new things that are going to come in, what's going to happen is that we are going to see this path unfold. So in keeping your thoughts positive is a really big thing at this time, because It's going to unfold for a newness to start to happen in our life. And this energy right now, and as I said, this is taking the cap off and we're being catapulted. So this is bringing in Archangel Michael into our alignment. So Haniel's here to help us to release what we need to release through our heart. Archangel Michael comes in to protect us. And the trolls come in because it's like I'm talking about angels and I'm talking about love. And they are that black force, that evil force that's coming forth that really wants to knock people down. They're the ones that you see because it's such a huge growth. And a lot of people in the spiritual community don't want to talk about evil. They don't want to talk about that negativity over there. And you got to talk about it. You got to, because you got to shine your light. And you got to say, hey, I'm not putting up with that. That's not the crap I'm taking in my life. I'm taking a different road. I see you. I know you're there. But I am not going to give you power. And that's the key thing, is not giving power to it. So Saturn is in the planet of testing and challenging. And that's what this card is saying. It's testing and challenging you at this time. And as we're going into this new energy. And it is a planet where we work through our karma. So that is part, and it's in retrograde. Saturn's in retrograde too right now. So we got these planets that are in retrograde that are saying, hey, we're slowing things down. We're getting things back in order, causing a little bit of chaos. And as we cause the chaos, we have the King of Earth. The King of Earth, practicality, confidence coming in. Opportunities that are going to be offered to you. Double kings, that's power, that's force. Here we go with the water. Here we go with the earth. So we got earth and water. And we got to mix it right so it doesn't become mucky. All right? Because we really have to be aware of who we have in our circle. We got to be aware of who we're allowing on our Facebook. We got to be aware of, different aspects that are coming in and around us. And if it doesn't feel right, then we can say no and get out of my yard. And believe it or not, we got triple kings. So triple kings is coming in with kick-ass power. We have this energy of power that's coming in at the end of this cycle. And this power is bringing in for us, what is it that you want to do? What do you want to cultivate? What do you want to start to becoming as a profession, your responsibilities, and bringing in that professional. So we have this professionalism coming in on either sides of both the earth and the air. So this is energy coming in to speak your mind with confidence and be out there and allow yourself to be who you are. Don't hide. If there's something, a part of you that you're afraid of, that you need to start talking about, it's time to allow it to be exposed. And it's better that you expose it than somebody else come out and might say something and you're not ready for that exposure to come out in your life at this time. So it's taking that time of allowing yourself to speak out, be who you are. If it's time for you to move into a new direction, it's time for you to move into a new direction. That's part of with us moving and getting that force of hand that's coming in. And when I did my past life regression, it was funny because it was a force of nature that was making us and my tribe move and move to a far off new land. And I feel that's coming from my own self. I'm not moving out of Calgary right now. I'm still in Calgary. I'll be here for a little bit. But this is bringing in newness, communicator. So this last one is about this Gemini with a splash of Taurus. The Gemini is brilliant and able to accomplish many things at once. It is also excellent communicator. Taurus energy brings in balance, grounding to the card so that it is not purely intellectual but also associated with sensuality. Man, Monday I'm having, or Saturday I'm having a garage sale again. I'm selling off some books, some more tarot cards. I have crystal bundles on sale for $10. If you want me to ship them, there is a shipping fee. Found out shipping it can be quite expensive, unfortunately. But I also have meditation pillows for sale. One person bought one of them already. If you said that you wanted it, please, thank you. Please, you got to prepay for them. I can't hold them on because I am really decreasing a lot of stuff in my life right now. I'm thinking in my head to a point of, if I had to live in an RV, what would I take? And what could I live with, and what could I live without? That's where I'm getting to my head, to the point in my head. If I had to live in a very small place for a short, what could I live with? And that's where I'm going. And in doing so, that's going to allow for me to be able to be a lot more mobile than what I am now, and allow for some growth. So lots of things that are going to be coming for everybody. It's getting off our ass and making them work and do it. Exactly. So I the challenge is, I still see you going on this journey, Tamara. I just see you going on this little journey, going. And in this journey, it's such an awakening time for you. And I even seen you doing stops at different places, or even meeting up with different places, either through people you know on your Facebook page, or people that in different associations that you do it. And I get like it's the dream. It's coming fast. Like you're going to be pushed into doing it. So remember what I said just a few moments ago, where there's something there that you really want to do, or something that you're hiding, but if you don't expose it and do it, somebody else is going to expose it and do it, and then you're just going to have to do it. So that's really part of what the energy is going to go in and start happening right now. If all of you can say a special prayer, my husband has an interview, so I'm going to have to get going. So special prayers for my husband, and update on his teeth, because somebody asked me on Facebook about my husband, because they've been praying for him. He goes for surgery on the 8th, which is the same day. It's funny because this is how my life works. It's the same day I have to go and have my meeting with the landlady and stuff, and talk about me moving out of the house. So that's the same day I have that. So Tuesday's kind of a crazy day, which is kind of funny. It's right after the full moon. And the full moon is the catalyst of getting things moving. And I just think it's funny that all of this is happening on the 8th to here we go. This is the move. This is what's going on, and this is what's happening. And it's embracing it with love and light. There is frustrations there, and there is, craziness, and sometimes you want to sit and cry, and that's okay if you want to sit and cry. If you're feeling overwhelmed and you just need to be, that's okay. You can just be. Play back and go over that prayer that we did with Archangel Haniel. Call her in today. She's a beautiful angel. And I will talk to you guys over the weekend, and keep in contact and let you know all that's going on in this crazy life of the Guru Mama. May the Lord and the Lady watch over each and every one of you. May you allow your light to shine in everything that you do, in everything that you say, in everything that you be. Allow yourself to illuminate, because you are all beautiful, shining lights on this earth. Bye-bye. God bless everybody. You're so welcome.